Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in spirit boxes?
I am getting tired of these phony spirit box channels. I'm tired of them. If you want to believe in that, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I am getting sick of them. I'm getting sick of them. Maybe I'll just leave it at that. But I'm not going to mention who this guy is. I'm not going to mention who he is. But yeah, he did a spirit box on a grave of somebody that was raped and killed. And when I see that video, that sealed the deal with me with these phony, dumbass channels on YouTube that I can't stand. And anybody who's like, oh, hey, you know, you should do spirit box. No, that's spirit box is not real. That's a joke. That is a radio police scanner that is switching automatically from channel to channel to channel. That is not real. That is not real. And if you guys don't like what I say, you're more than welcome to cancel me or put cotton swabs in your ears. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of, and I was this close. I was this close to calling that guy out because what he did, that was very scummy. That was trash. It's one thing if you do that fake nonsense, and it is fake. That fake nonsense. You know, if you want to do a spirit, and I can't believe how many subscribers these clowns have. These guys are, I would love to cuss right now. This is the channel that I do not cuss. These guys are clowns. They're clowns. And I do not like them. They are phony. Just wanted to get that off my chest. Yeah, when I seen that, I was like, dude, you're, like, if I were to ever see that guy, you know, I'm not a violent guy. I'm not gonna put my hands on him. But I would tell him right in his face, like, dude, you're a, like, I got like a lot of good words to use for that idiot. And I know a lot of you probably watch these channels and you believe it. And you believe it. Whatever you enjoy for your entertainment, I don't want to, like, shun or, you know, say, And again, it's one thing if you're going to Mac Miller's grave and you're like, hey, Mac Miller, can you hear me? Hey, Mac Miller. Hey, Mac. Okay, all right, that's fine. You can do that. You can do that. But when you're doing it to a little girl who died a brutal and horrible death, and then you're doing that. God, I want to cuss right now, but I can't. But when you're doing that clown nonsense, and I left a comment on his, and I shouldn't have left a comment. It wasn't on my channel. It was on another channel. I just said you're a scumbag for doing that. That's all I said. I didn't cuss at him. I said you're a scumbag for doing that. But yeah, I think all spirit box channels are. I think you're a bunch of fake nonsense weirdos, and you will never see me ever have anything to do with them at all. If you've ever used a spirit box, I will never ever have anything to do with you. I don't care how many subscribers you have. I will never have nothing to do with you. That's fake nonsense. I'm not a little kid channel. And listen, I ain't nothing at the end of the day. And I know some of these guys that do these spirit box crap, I know they got like millions of subscribers and they're probably damn near YouTube millionaires. But I'm not a little kid channel. I mean, it's one thing when I did a couple videos about like the ghost, because I try not to do like videos about ghosts like where like, ooh, oh, did you hear that? No, I don't do that. That little girl with the, I mean, I was very on the wall about putting that up because I just didn't want to go about. I just didn't want to like be that guy. But at the end of the day, that girl was murdered, and I really think that maybe they just said that story to get publicity to this girl's story because her killer is still walking around, and I think it's so Totally ridiculous. But a big middle finger to anybody with that spirit box crap. And you can tell them Lamont at large said it. I think they're a bunch of phony a-holes. Especially that clown, whoever he is. I don't know who he is. He's ugly, though. Go look him up.
So that was popular YouTuber Lamont at large. And you heard him, he was going on a rant about ghost hunters or YouTubers who use the spirit box or ghost box. And, he considers it to be total BS. He compared it, you heard him, to like a kid's toy or, a game or whatever. You heard what he said. His YouTube channel is not for little kids' games. It's serious. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys who are tuning into this video are familiar with Lamont at large. If you are not, he's a YouTuber who runs a YouTube channel where he visits grave sites of celebrities who passed away or people, victims of crimes that were covered a lot in the press, or a crime that's a mystery everyone's still trying to figure out, or, different situations like that, that may have hit the news one way or another. Now, in one part of, that video, he was speaking about a YouTuber who used the ghost box, spirit box, to do a paranormal investigation in the death of a child who was brutally killed. And, Lamont at large found that to be in very poor taste. And, I would agree in a lot of situations like that where just horrible, unspeakable, despicable, brutal crimes were committed. You have to be sensitive to that, I believe. I feel like in certain situations that can be very disrespectful. You guys hit the comments and let me know what you think. And essentially, Lamont was saying that he feels these ghost hunters that are using this kind of technology are 100% playing games. And, he believes that a lot of them indeed know that they're just screwing around and more or less trying to exploit these victims. So you guys hit the comments and share your thoughts. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that, or just share your thoughts on the topic in general. But speaking of the spirit box and ghost hunting and all that, I'm just curious to know, if everyone out there, do you believe in this stuff? I mean, I definitely believe in haunted houses and things like that. I've actually visited some myself and, experienced some very creepy stuff. But speaking of the spirit box and ghost box, it's just like, when did this all become so big, And I don't know, it's a very strange thing, people have been trying to use this for quite some time, for many, many years. And it's only said to pick up just like words or phrases. Nowadays, with a lot of like ghost hunter TV shows and movies and stuff like that became popular, it's kind of like a trending thing. So there's always going to be a lot of people that kind of jump on that bandwagon if they see there's a lane to make money or to get a following. And it's kind of a hard thing to debunk or, prove otherwise, being that it is like a supernatural, occurrence. So it's kind of hard to just test it with logic and stuff like that. I don't know. You guys comment and let me know if you agree or not. But I just remember back, I want to say around 2005 or so, when the movie White Noise came out, starring Michael Keaton. And this is, kind of, I don't want to say pre-internet era, because definitely the internet was out and in use, but we were not in this digital age we are now, where everyone just has the internet in their hands, 90% of the day. But there was still, communities based on people's interests starting to grow. And I feel like around the time of that movie is when a lot of, the public's interest in this stuff sparks, because that was kind of brought to the masses through a movie. And we started seeing a lot more TV shows and stuff like that out there. And here we are nowadays where there is just so many YouTube channels that, do this kind of content and investigations. But I just have to say, whether people do believe this to be true or real, and once again, I really would like to hear your thoughts on that in the comments. I just got to say, it's kind of boring in a sense to me. I remember, when I first really started using YouTube, I came across a video where it was someone doing the spirit box, and they were claiming to be speaking with Chris Benoit. And I was just kind of like, whoa, what's going on? What's this all about, And it was just a guy kept asking these questions, and then you just hear the static, and then you'd hear, oh, he said this, he said that, for like 20 minutes. And I was just like, this is boring, whether you believe it to be true or not. I don't know. I didn't find it very entertaining. And, once again, how we're talking about debunking something like this or proving that it is indeed true when, one is reaching out to these spirits. Like I was just talking about this Chris Benoit video, and they're only saying sentences or I'm sorry, not even full sentences, just phrases or words at a time. It's like, how would one even know if that really is indeed, the person that they're speaking to? Or I'm sorry, the spirit that they're speaking to, because it's not like you can sit there and have elaborate conversations with them where you could ask them questions that, that like their loved ones or someone close to them could ask questions that only they would know or something like that, right? I mean, I don't know. But I don't know. That's about all that I have on this subject. I look forward to hearing what everyone has to say in the comments. You heard Lamont at large thinks it's absolutely bullshit, and he has no interest in collaborating with any of these, content creators, no matter how big their following is. He doesn't want any part of it. He thinks it's stupid. What do you think? Let's talk about it in the comments. New viewers, make sure to subscribe to the channel. This is Jay Coffee Talk, where we talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much, much more. We literally cover so much topics on this channel. So subscribe. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.